watching the three-time award-winning YCN Game of the Week. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist with the most complete line of energy products and the highest level of customer and on-site service. By LaValle and Middleton Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion, now in 11 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. And by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. You're watching one of the games of the week here on YCN. I'm Berkeley Stevens coming to you from Hanover, New Hampshire, where the boys from Hillsborough Deering Hopkinton have bussed across the state to take on the Hanover Marauders. Currently sitting at 3-0, the Marauders one of the best teams in their division. Hopkinton coming off a loss. They're coming into this game at 1-2. Should be a good one tonight. A crisp fall night, probably the first good look at fall football that these two teams have had. We've had good weather, but tonight it's going to be around 49 degrees. The wind has been howling, but it's settled down, and we should be set to go for action momentarily. For Hopkinton, their head coach, Jay Wood, in his 7th year. He is the athletic director there at Hillsborough Deering, went to Salem State. Has a decent record overall with Hopkinton, 39-28 though. Hanover's Sam Cavallero in his 8th year. He's done a stellar job with this team so far and off to a hot start this season. They've topped all of their opponents by over 30 points. And there is one similar scoreline. Both of these teams have played Hollis Brookline. Hopkinton edged out that game by a score of 13-6, I do believe. And Hanover came into that game and took down Hollis Brookline by well over 30. So this one could be a little bit of a mismatch, but if Hopkinton plays their best, they are more than capable of winning this game.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and backup generators. Their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. Main Street Bookends of Warner, for books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.
And we are back here, the matchup between Hanover and Hillsborough Deering Hopkinton. The Hanover Marauders are going to be kicking this one off first to get the game started.
Red Hawks back to receive the opening kickoff.
The Marauders ready to send this one on its way. Jack Wilkinson boots it down. And an early tackle there. Squishes Devin Barrett right around the 20, and that's how things start here in Hanover.
Robert King on the return from the Red Hawks carries the ball to the...
Here's the replay again. Look at the Marauders do exactly that. Break through the special teams and make the tackle. That's Jason Oriole with the special teams impact on that play. And now the Red Hawks ready to take the first snap of the game. They go with a handoff play here, struggling to make it through the line, and a fumble on the play. Ball still loose. Looks like the Red Hawks were able to dive on it in time. Dangerous play. They actually get a good bit of yards out of that. That one was dead around the line of scrimmage. Instead, they got away with about 5 yards. Here's the second look. You can see the handoff just fine. Maybe a loose grip on it on the cold day. No, the wraparound tackle seemed to be what knocked the ball loose. That's Cam Bonner with the Hanover tackle there to get the fumble, but it is the Red Hawks with the ball back. Another running play here. Devin Barrett again, the intended target. Makes his way close to the first down marker. Maybe another 2 yards to go.
Gains a yard or two before running into the Hanover defense.
There you can see if he was able to make it to the sideline, there might have been space to find the first down, but Hanover with a quick read on the right side. Able to make that tackle ready for third down here. Quarterback keeps this one, tries to sling it right side. We've got an interception and gone and into the end zone. The pick six for Jaffrey Vito. And out to an early 6-0 lead. The Marauders defense gets them a touchdown.
Returns for a touchdown.
And here's the replay. You can see out of the hands of Noah Carter, but what a read there by number 3, Jaffrey Vito, and up the left side and in. Now going for the extra point here, Jack Wilkinson trying to send this one through the uprights to put the Marauders up 7 early. Fast snap. That one looked like it might have caught a hand on the way, and it comes up short. The Marauders, though, they do get the touchdown. They are up 6-0. The defense is very happy with how those first few plays went. And here's the second look again at that touchdown by Jaffrey Vito. Just jumping in, making a play 3 yards above the line of scrimmage, reading the pass early. Not a lot of high school teams choose to pass that early in their first drive. A lot of them like to hide that look for later in the game to chew up some big yards, but they went for a short pass there and it did not pay off. And now the Marauders are going to line up to kick this one away again for the second time in a minute and a half of game time. Jack Wilkinson ready to give this one back over to Hillsborough Deering Hopkinton. Off the bounce, the Red Hawks pick it up, number 7, Devin Barrett. Oh, another loose ball. The Marauders sideline absolutely fired up.
Fumble on the return, and the officials say
Picking up that fumble, 35, Miles Boone. Here's the second look again. Just well-coached tackling to knock this ball loose twice early on. Here's the tackle. Coming in, leads with the arm to get ball contact. That is a beautiful defensive play by Miles Boone. Gets the Marauders the ball back so early again, already threatening a second touchdown. This one lies on the 30-yard line. This will be the first look.
Looks like freshman Miles Boone
That we see from the Hanover offense. They go with a running play and a hard tackle there by the Red Hawks for a loss. And that's a wake-up call right there.
carried by Jeff.
Hanover was ready to skate all over the Red Hawks. But look at this. Bursting through the center of the line, making a strong tackle. I believe that's number 5, Jacob Hurd. This one handed off again, right up the gut, running play good. That one takes down about 9 yards. And they quickly erase that loss of yard on the last play.
Gain of 9.
Second look again, punching right up the middle. Making it to about the 25, it seems. Yep, that's where they're going to pick up the ball here. 3rd and 5. One more running play, straight up the middle again, still on his feet, good for the first, and finally piled on and brought down by the Red Hawks.
Matt Brock again follows his line. Gain of 8.
Matt Brock has had a great season so far already. A force to be reckoned with for the Red Hawks. Not an easy down to make anytime he's carrying this one for the Marauders, as they will pick this one back up on Hillsborough during Hopkinton's 18-yard line. Working very quickly here. Only 3 minutes gone by thus far and already striking for that second touchdown. And here's the snap to Roger Lucas, looks toward the right, fires this one down, and it's good for another Marauders touchdown. Pass completed to Teddy Sumner. Add 6 more up for Hanover.
Teddy Sumner, touchdown Bears.
And this is the thing that's always special about Hanover. This is New Hampshire high school football, and this team always comes at you with a quarterback that is a threat. A bullet pass there from Roger Lucas in his 2nd year quarterbacking this team. And he's already got his first touchdown of the night completed. 8:51 to play. Here's the Marauders try for their 2nd extra point attempt. That one fired fast through the uprights, and it's good. That was a laser of a kick.
Ryan O'Hearn was in for the point after. Kick is good. Bears lead 13-0.
Score is now 13-0. Hanover leads this one. And folks, check out Echo Communications. Call them for all your printing and mailing needs. They are home of the Kearsarge Shopper, where you can find the latest YCN schedule every week on page 3. Hanover getting set to boot this one back down. And it's away, a good kick to about the 15. And already a speedy return, gets to the 30, but is brought down. Here's the replay of the return. Devin Barrett
Red Hawk return
with his best special teams play of the night. He's had a few chances already. This one seems to be going quick, but we are only a couple minutes into this one. Devin Barrett fought his way to the 30-yard line. Hanover looking for a much better second drive of the game this time around. And this one pitched over to Manny Velasquez, gets his way to the left side at about 5 yards. Here's the replay again.
Run for the Hawks, gains 5.
Motioning behind, quarterback Noah Carter there. Gets the handoff and some good blocking on the line. The Marauders do break through a little bit, but able to find the space there. Manny Velasquez. And the Red Hawks get the snap here. Another handoff play, this time to number 2, Max Bishop. For no gain. Noah Carter, the quarterback for this team. As a freshman, he was the center. And last season, he got a few games in to get some experience at quarterback, and he's his coach's best option this time around. Total role reversal, has the ball snapped back to him all season long. They get the snap here again. This one goes straight to number 2, Max Bishop, but the Marauders there with an early tackle. And Bishop will be helped up there by Monty Hanchett of Hanover. Here's the second look. Motion comes in. You can see the defender did not trail. That does mean that Hanover's playing a zone here. They don't give up any weakness on that defense. Nobody bites at the bait, and they're able to get the tackle early. We've got 4th and about 7 to go here. Max Bishop comes back out to the field. Still not too sure if this is going to be a special teams play. We've seen riskier decisions, but it does look like the Red Hawks are going to punt this one away. And we have a timeout here for Hillsborough Deering Hopkinton.
Red Hawks ask for a timeout.
And here's our YCN schedule where you can catch all of our games of the week. Make sure you write these down, folks. Friday, September 30th at 7 p.m., Lebanon and Hanover. That should be a great game. Been looking forward to that one on the schedule all season long. Then Friday, October 7th at 6:30, Kearsarge versus Trinity. And Saturday, October 8th at 1:55 p.m., we've got Newport versus Brady. Coming out of the timeout here, we'll see if there was any game plan drawn up to take this one away from a special teams play. Are the Red Hawks going for it? That's a very interesting timeout they just chose to call here. They line up for the punt again, but having just called the timeout, we could see something sneaky here. And we don't. This one lofted up. Straight away, lands at the 35, taken into the hands of Jeffrey Vidu again. Tries to weasel his way through some tackles. He's broken 3, make it 4, and a 5th. He's well past midfield. Scrambling, fighting, and worth about 15 extra yards.
Just escapes the rush of Matt Brock. Jeff Vidu finds a way to squeak through.
Jeffrey Vidu.
Return, 1st and 10 Bears.
Look at this. To his left, to his right. Brushing off Red Hawks, probably covered in feathers after that play. That's a very athletic stumble for 15 yards there from Jeff Vidu. I love that play. All right, Hanover ready to go here. They're sitting at the Red Hawks 44-yard line. Some motion on the play, a handoff here. Jeff Vidu gets it again, scrambles through the right side, brushes off another tackle. He is so elusive so far in this game. Down to around the 30. And the Marauders' rush offense is just so effective so far, but there's a flag on the field. It should bring the Marauders back. Here is the Jeff Vidu run. Very quick move, jolting to his side there to get through 2 Hillsborough Deering Hopkinton defenders. I believe this one is going to be moved way back. 10-yard penalty there. We'll see if it phases the Marauders here on this drive. Still 1st down and 20. Passing play this time, short pass, left side, Jeff Vidu again, and look at him go. Bursting up the side of the field nearest us, and we get a close look at his speed there as he gains 18.
Jeff Vidu makes a nice catch.
Turns this into a 2nd and 2.
To the Red Hawk 36, 37.
Reads the defense, breaks away from the line on the left side, and nothing but space here for Jeff Vidu. Takes full advantage of the open green and brings this one a lot closer to the 1st down marker. 2nd and 2 here for the Marauders. Another handoff up the middle, play to number 8. Matt Brock again, enough to get the 1st down. Some pushing and shoving after that play. But still, Hanover again, great 1st down. He seems to be the power running back for this team, and you love to have a high school team with those 2 threats. Having Jeff Vidu with the wheels, the jets, to get you big yardage, and then having a reliable running back like Matt Brock to just punch a hole through those final 2-3 yards. That's why this team is just so effective. They've got a quarterback that can sling it in two different styles of a running game. Here they run the double option, handoff again. David Fourchette breaks through, brought down near the goal line, almost made his way to the house. This Marauders team is just running power play after power play right up the middle, breaking through the lines. Here's the second look.
Looks like
And you saw the running backs go up to block there, and coming in
the goal line. First and goal.
Almost a tight end slot comes David Fourchette. And that confusion on Hillsborough during Hopkinton taken full advantage of there by Hillsborough. First and goal now, this one sitting on the 4-yard line. And Roger Lucas ready to take this snap. Another confusing play here for the Redhawks, and this one again good for a touchdown. This is just crafty play we're seeing from Hanover. You can tell how well coached this team is because the defense just looks to be scrambling reactively. And here's the second look. Look at the heads turn on this Redhawks team. They had trouble picking up who had the ball. It was Matt Brock again, and he is their close range threat. Good option to go to there. Powers that one through for 6 more. 19-0 the score. Hanover leads. That snap runs errant here. Struggling. Trying to fire off a pass in desperation was Roger Lucas, but that one came up short. Extra point attempt, no good here, and the score still lies at 19-0.
Snap is bobbled.
Snap looked pretty good, just bobbled there
attempt. Score remains
by Lucas.
19.
No sweat off Hanover's back as they're already out to a stellar scoreline. And as they get ready to kick this one away again, make sure you stay tuned at the end of the telecast for our HR Clough Kearsarge Heating Turning Up the Heat Player of the Game, where we will select the competitor who had the greatest impact on today's match. And they fire it down yet again into the hands of David Barrett. Roped up around the 25-yard line this time.
That's Devin Barrett on the return for the Red Hawks up to the 25. Looks like Henry Cotter was the first on the tackle for the Bears.
3:45 left to play here in our first quarter. Redhawks going with a passing play here, deep down the middle of the field, looking over his shoulder. Oh, that one though tipped up. Devin Barrett, the intended receiver there. That pass ran a little bit long, almost intercepted.
David Fourchette for the Bears breaking up the Red Hawk pass.
As we can see the replay here. Noah Carter fires this one deep down the middle of the field. There was a weakness there. Devin Barrett was certainly open for about a 15-yard stretch. A smart pass to make that one, though, just missed the mark. Noah Carter again holds on to this one, passes along the left side. Oh, tipped, but still lands into the hands of Devin Barrett. That's going to be good for a gain of 9. We're going to have 3rd down and 1 here.
Deflection for a 9-yard gain for the Hawks. 3rd and 1.
And look at this one. You can see the arm on display there for Noah Carter. Big, strong quarterback for this division. Tips off of one of the hands of the Red Hawks, but lands safely into the hands of Devin Barrett. And they'll try to sneak it through the line right up the middle. Not sure if there was any gain on that play. We'll see where the official places this one. Should be awfully close. I think it's going to be good for the first down, and it will be.
HDH first down.
Here's the replay of that first down, as it is just a full team effort here to push Noah Carter through and past the line of scrimmage for that extra yard and a half. The snap, the handoff, another try going up the middle. And the Marauders make a clean stop there for no gain. Second down and long here. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Here's the second look.
Redhawks stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They face 2nd and 10.
And the Redhawks ready to go here on second down. Motion and a handoff, running play up the left side. I don't believe he made it to the line of scrimmage. I think it's going to be around a loss of 1. Max Bishop
is the ball carrier on the end around.
Ball carrier that time.
Possibly a small loss. 3rd and a
You could see there had trouble stepping around his teammate. I do believe that's Mason Nichols that he got crossed up with right there. Loss of 1 on the play. Brings us to 3rd and 11. And one more time, a running play, this time trying to go toward the right, brought down hard. Devin Barrett gets nothing on that play, and that moves us to 4th and 12 now.
Jeff Adu, the first on the stop for the Bears. Ball carrier was
Jeff Adu here,
Devin
comes in to finish that tackle. Jeff Adu already having a very good game tonight. We've seen what he can do on offense. He's engaged defensively. He's got tons of speed. And he's back there to receive this punt from the Redhawks. Range is to his right. Couple of funny bounces there, but he'll pick it up. And now the Jets are burning. He's already gotten 10 yards on that play. Had no room when he picked it up, but able to just quickly avert the Redhawks that were coming his way.
Heck of a punt off the foot of Jonah Klingler. Bears will start at their own 41.
Picked up there by Vadu at the 25. Broke free of 1 tackle there. And then met his end at the 40. Another long drive coming up for the Marauders. They'll pick this one up actually at the 41. Out of the shotgun, Roger Lucas keeps this one, looks for a target on his left side, hurls this one down, and it's complete. Henry Cotter. No, is it Henry? No, it's David again.
Roger Lucas connects.
Here's the second look.
For a big gain.
David Frechette had a few feet of space there, but that ball in the air for a long time.
First quarter.
Redhawks might have been able to make a play on that one, but instead Frechette gets the completion for some serious yardage. That ends the first quarter here. Hanover lead Hillsborough during Hopkinton 19-0.
You're watching the 3-time award-winning YCN Game of the Week. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist with the most complete line of energy products and the highest level of customer and on-site service. By LaValle and Middleton Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion, now in 11 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. And by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire.
And we're back, just about ready to start the second quarter of action here between the Hanover Marauders as they host the Hillsborough Deering Hopkinton Redhawks. Hanover, they've beaten every opponent this season by 30 or more points, and after that first quarter, they're already ahead 19-0. Last play of quarter number one was a beautiful passing play from Roger Lucas, completed to David Frechette. For about 25 yards, was able to reel it in, basket catch style over his shoulder with a defender on him. Very impressive stuff. And they'll be picking this one up to start the second quarter at the 35-yard line. This game coverage is being brought to you in part by LaValle and Middleton Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion. They're celebrating 60 years of serving you in over 13 locations in our area. And the snap, the handoff, and again to Vidu, the stiff arm up the left. Oh, big tackle there to push him out of bounds. Thought he had room up toward the sideline. But a hard defensive play there by the Redhawks to push Jeff Vidu out of bounds. Here's the replay. Look at the stiff arm first off. Like not just fast, also strong on his feet. And the big knock there to muscle him out of bounds. That was Thaddeus Mohan with that big hit to take Jeff Vidu over the sideline. Roger Lucas gets the snap, short pass here to his left, completed, but the Redhawks make the stop. Cam Bonner, the receiver there.
Roger Lucas
and that will bring the Marauders to about the 5-yard line.
5, second and goal for the Bears.
3 receiving options on his left again, 2 of them running cross routes, and then on the slant up the middle. It's Cam Bonner, just very confusing offense that Hanover's bringing to this game. This is one of the first few times I've actually seen such a confusing reaction from the defense drive after drive, and these are just very tricky plays as another power run finds 6 more points for Hanover. And once more, the power running back again, Matt Brock.
Senior fullback Matt Brock on the carry for the Bear touchdown.
And here's the replay. Straight to Brock, straight up the middle. 6 more for Hanover. Hanover electing to go for it this time, going for 2 points here. They're 1 for 3 on extra point attempts so far tonight. But their offense has done such a beautiful job. I don't know why you wouldn't go for 2 every time if you're this team. They pitch it over. One more time to Vidu, who gets over the goal line and put 2 more up for the Marauders.
That Roger Lucas pitch was to Jeff Vidu, who squeaks by the Hawk defense for a 2-point conversion. That brings the score to Bears 27, Redhawks 0.
That's the Matt Brock touchdown again. He's ran 1 play all night, just rushing up the middle, powering his way through. He's got 2 touchdowns so far. Probably around 20 or so rushing yards if I had to guess. He's just their short threat. When they need a job done in tight, 5 yards or less, he's their guy. He is effective. And then the man the camera's on right now, Jeff Vidu, having a stellar game already. Converted the 2 extra points there on the pitch and run to the right side. Jack Wilkinson ready to kick this one off again. Down there to receive for the Redhawks, still number 7, Devin Barrett. Hanover sideline fired up here. This team has been high energy since before warm-ups even started. Loving this home game crisp atmosphere they're in, as this one caught downfield by Devin and stopped it around the 27-yard line.
Devin Barrett on the return for the Hawks.
Sam Cavallero, head coach of Hanover, who's returning for his 8th year, clearly just finding his niche and how he likes to plan his offense, going with those confusing plays. And it's such fun football to watch, especially here at this level, because these are players that aren't exposed to that very much. A lot of the time it's man-covered stuff on defense, running a lot of simplistics, but this team loves to run a zone. They don't give anything away on the defense. And right here they take away a lot of the field, running 4 back as that pass runs incomplete along the right side. Cavallero's team has 12 players returning, and a lot of them were players who played in very key roles. Their quarterback, both their running backs, 2 wide receivers, their kicker, and a couple good linemen, all coming back to this team to just keep their core so solid. This Hanover town has just been known for the last 15 years of being a football powerhouse here in New Hampshire, and this looks like just another one of those Hanover teams. Second down snap gets taken, running try up the middle, no gain, maybe even a loss of 2. And here's the replay.
Was the first in on the tackle for the Bears, dropping the Hawks for a small loss. They now face 3rd and 12.
Pat Elder there on the right side of the line, closest to us, got that tackle done. Passing play here, completed. Max Bishop brought down shortly after the catch.
Pass is complete to Max Bishop.
Might have gotten them back to the line of scrimmage here as we go to 3rd and 10.
Redhawks face 4th and 10.
4th and 10, excuse me. Who else but Jeff Vadu with that tackle? The Redhawks punt this one downfield. Vadu with a clean catch there, looks toward the left, had some blocking to get the first 10, has 10 more near the sideline. A nice little 35-yard return for Jeff Vadu, as he is proving to be such a tough player to catch.
Returned by Jeffrey Vadu well into Redhawk territory. 1st and 10 Bears from the 21.
I don't know if you'd quite call that a block there by Jack Wilkinson, but it definitely bobbed Vadu about 20 more yards. There was only one tackling threat close to him on that catch. And Jack Wilkinson just being in a good spot, broke it up. Seems like we've got a brief meeting going on here between the Marauders as they're going to get ready with their offense. Again, within very reasonable striking distance for this team. They'll pick it up at the Redhawks' 21-yard line. Roger Lucas tries to squeak up the middle, and he's got a few yards there to bring him even closer. This one down right around the 16.
Bears out for the quarterback sneak. Pick up maybe 5.5. 2nd down.
Another forceful play there by Hanover. Ready for the next one. Roger Lucas here sitting in the shotgun as Jeff Vadu on his left. Vadu not in this play. This one passed over along the right side. Number 6, Cam Bonner with the reception. And he'll be brought down At around the 8, that brings us to first and goal.
First and goal, Hanover.
On a turnaround route, Bonner plants his feet. Wide open, easy reception. The Redhawks there to make the down, but the damage was already done. Now sitting with first and goal. Threatening for another touchdown, the Marauders. Their offense has been high flying, as has their defense. And this one will be pitched over to Vadu. Flag on the play. Oh no, sorry, that is Matt Brock, who muscled his way into the end zone, but I do believe this one will be called back.
Matt Brock powers his way into the end zone, but there are flags on the play.
And that is a holding on David Frechette on the offense.
We'll back up 10 and try again.
And you could kind of see it there. Frechette just clinging on a little too long. Matt Brock almost had his third touchdown of the game. And we'll be back to the 21-yard line here for the Marauders. Replaying first and goal. This one pitched over again. Jeff Vito with it, breaks free, flying toward the end zone. And another touchdown for Hanover.
Hanover running back, Jeffrey Vadu, finds a way around the defense on the left side and slips in for a touchdown.
Here's the second look again. Quick pitch, good blocking on the left side. Had to break free of one tackle, and then he was gone. David Frechette, the player who got the holding on the previous play to negate the touchdown, had the key block there to make one. Extra point attempt here as they go for one, and it is good.
Ryan O'Hearn's kick is true.
Here's that replay of the touchdown. Good block there from Frechette. Vadu breaks the tackle. And like a witch on a broomstick, he is flying. (34-0). Now the score here in our second quarter of play. Making sure everyone knows the game plan here for Hanover as they set up their special teams again to kick this one away. Kicked off again by Wilkinson, caught and carried there by Devin Barrett once more. Breaks by one Marauder, gets this one to the 30.
Devin Barrett on the return for the Red Hawks, who will start first and 10 from their own 30.
And here's our replay. Slowed down there and eventually brought down. We'll see if the Red Hawks are able to shake things up here on offense and find some cracks in this zone defense that Hanover has. Running 2 back right now. And a running play here, breaks through, first down, Red Hawks.
Noah Carter on the quarterback keeper around the right side for an 11-yard gain. First and 10.
Noah Carter here gets the snap, hangs on to it, says, I'll do it myself.
Jack Wilkinson
For about 12 yards. Go to weave through 2 Marauders and a dive to get those last 4 yards. Noah Carter keeps this one again, looking left side for a target downfield. Nearly intercepted as Teddy Sumner was in on the play. Cut off the pass, couldn't reel it in, but did a good job there rendering that one incomplete. Second and 10 here as the Red Hawks will try again from their 43-yard line. Here's look number 2 at that passing play. You can see Teddy Sumner playing the middle of the field, not giving up much between the seams. And again, they'll try for a passing play, early rush. And some pressure makes it hard for Noah Carter to get that pass off in time. That brings us to 3rd and 10.
It's away under an intense rush, but the pass falls incomplete. 3rd and 10.
And look at this, the blitz. 4 on the line, 2 linebackers crashing. Not enough time for the offense to develop that play and get a passing target open. Great defense we're seeing from Hanover as they go again. 2 linebackers on the blitz. This one, though, hurled down middle of the field. Nearly intercepted again. Same man almost making the big play. Teddy Sumner almost gets that deflect.
A couple of times before it falls to the ground.
But that does bring us to 4th and 10. So the Red Hawks should be punting this away. Here's the replay. Watch for number 11 off the tip. Left hand, almost able to reel that in one-handed, but Teddy Sumner still did a good job on this drive, breaking up 2 passing plays, almost with a couple of interceptions. And as the special teams come out, Jeff Vidu looks to continue his hot night. As this one punted a bit short, doesn't look like Vidu will have a chance to get to this one, runs out of bounds on the right side. This will be picked up at the 45.
Out of bounds at the Bear 45. 1st and 10 Bears.
The Yankee Cable Network would like to thank our LaValle Scoreboard, H.R. Clough, Player of the Game, and Echo Communication halftime sponsors for their great support. We hope you'll do the same for them and thank them also. Picking up here, 7 minutes 14 left in the half. Hanover lead 34-0 over Hillsborough during Hopkinton. They've gotten that scoreline by power running plays, great special teams, and some confusing, crafty offense. This time, though, they play the hits, and it's a running play up the middle. Good for 6.
That was Jeff Vidu carrying the ball straight up the middle. Looked like Manny Velasquez.
This again goes to number 3, Jeff Vidu.
Second and 4 for the Bears.
With a ton of speed, crashing up the middle. Another running play. This one looks like it's just good enough for the first down.
That Matt Brock carry is just
Look at him get to the line of scrimmage with a ton of speed and momentum. Matt Brock, such a tough down to make. It took 3 Red Hawks, and he still might have fought for an extra yard there. And that buys Hanover another set of downs. They pick this one up on the Red Hawks' 44-yard line. Roger Lucas takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and instead goes to a different target. This time, David Frechette, the third option rush.
It's David Frichette's turn to carry for the Bears. Looks like about a 8-yard gain, 7-yard gain. Second.
And it's so tough when Jeff Vidu and Matt Brock are having such exceptional games running the football here for Hanover, and then they fake both of those options, go to Frichette, and that's just another time where I can just hammer home this point of Hanover running such a crafty offense. Their play calling tonight is just perfect. They've kept the Redhawks guessing on just about every play here as this one gets pitched over to Jeff Vidu. The stiff arm, and he breaks free up the right side, not to be stopped, into the end zone for another Hanover touchdown. Jeff Vidu, his third of the game.
Jeff Vidu,
and here's the replay.
To bring down, touchdown Bears.
Sidestep to a stiff arm to break that only tackle he needed. By the time this second tackle was being made, he already had enough. Could not be brought down before the end zone. 40-0 the scoreline so far as Hanover boots that extra point. 41-0 the Marauders now lead.
Ryan O'Hearn is once again good on the conversion.
And one more replay, one more Jeff Vidu touchdown. The kid is quick. Quick, well hydrated, pure athlete, Jeff Vidu. Makes his way back out on the field. He's in on every play. Staying on the sidelines. He wishes he was out there. He was ready to go. But would you give the kid a rest? He's working so hard tonight. Wilkinson, all of his kicks have been great so far. And he sends this one down. This one, no. Broken free, up the middle, all the way to midfield. That's Devin Barrett's best return of the night.
There was a big return for the Redhawks all the way out to midfield.
And here's the replay. And finally, we see the Redhawks start a drive in pretty good field position. Devin Barrett, he's been good for the Redhawks tonight. Finds the hole.
Folks, the future of the
couldn't avoid all of them, but did a great job there on that 30-yard return.
That future, those are middle school football players selling raffle tickets.
Redhawks are going to pick this one up at their own 49-yard line.
Will benefit the middle school team.
Noah Carter ready to take this snap. Points for Max Bishop to change his positioning a little bit. Motions Max through, and it actually hits Max Bishop on his way through. Fumble, and it already is turned back over. And who do you think picked it up? As he shrugs it off, he's just like, I'm doing everything this game. The ball is just finding Jeff Vidu. And look at this unfortunate turn of events. Hits Max Bishop on his way through in motion. And then Jeff Vidu, the playmaker on both sides of the ball. Right place, right time. Refs blow the whistle here as they're trying to convey something about that last play. Could have just been an error on the scoreboard they wanted to sort out. I think that was the case. Just over 5 minutes to play here in the half. Hanover lead this one 42-0. And they're ready for the snap here. Quick handoff to number 2, Tanner Longmore. Good for a short gain.
Andrew Frichette is now in at quarterback for the Bears. Hands to teammate Tanner Longmore for a short gain.
You might have just heard, folks, Andrew Frechette in at quarterback for this Hanover team, number 16 out there. That was Tanner Longmore's first carry of the game. Andrew Frechette again, as they'll try to punch this one through the right side of the line. Not to much effect, another short gain. This one gets handed off to David Frechette.
For the Bears, out to the Red Hawk 43-yard line. Bring up 3rd and 6 for the Bears.
3rd down and 6 here after the carry from the sophomore, David Frechette. As Andrew Frechette takes the snap and hands it off once again. David Frechette, though, not able to get much here on this play.
Not much room for David Frechette on that carry. Maybe a gain of a yard. Looks like 4th and 5.
And now I should know this, but I don't. Andrew Frechette, David Frechette, both sophomores for this Hanover team. Not sure if they're related, as much of you are probably wondering. I am as well. If they are and they're twins, that's a very cool quarterback, running back combo they've got going for them. Here on 4th down, looks like they're going to opt to punt this one away. As it gets sent down the field by Caleb Buskey. And into the hands of Devin Barrett again. Squeaks by one Hanover player for a few extra yards, but is brought down at around the 22.
For the Bears. And Devin Barrett on the return for the Red Hawks. 1st and 10 from their own 22 for the Hawks.
Devin Barrett there, ducked one tackle for a 7-yard return. Noah Carter ready to take this snap again out of the shotgun here, looking for a left side target. Flag on the play. Devin Barrett, the receiver, caught that ball with some ease, but
false start. 1st and 15.
False start brings that one back 5 yards as they'll replay 1st down with 15 yards to go. We'll try to pick up on this play if Hanover's still playing the zone defense or if they've gone to a man. Looks like they're running one safety, playing some off man. Takes away the middle of the field. There were some options close on the right side. Noah Carter tried to find them, but that pass split both targets incomplete. Brings us to, I believe, 2nd and 15 now. Now you can see kind of playing a prevent defense here as Hanover, as they've got quite the cushion of a lead. But having so many defenders back does kind of open up some opportunity for the Red Hawks to find short passes like that. That one, though, just missed the mark here as Noah Carter gets the next snap, hurls this one down the left side of the field, and it is picked off. Teddy Sumner, the safety for Hanover, finds some treasure and gets the ball back for Hanover.
For the Bears. Bears will start from the Hawk 40.
And the Red Hawks have been going for these very long, very high thrown passing plays, and I'm sure Teddy Sumner this whole game has just been licking his chops. He's broken up a couple passes, had some close calls with interceptions. There finally found what he was looking for and gets a big hug there from Cam Bonner. Teddy doesn't have the easiest job on defense either, running that single back, playing zone, has the entire task of covering the middle of the field, even though Hanover does like to drop a lot of defensive backs deep in the field. Here they go for a running play. Strong stiff arm to fight for a few extra yards as David Frechette makes his way to the 35. And it looks like he's a little banged up on the play here. And he does appear to be in some pain as he's brought down. See the replay. Oh, and you can see kind of rolled over there by a member of the Red Hawks as the trainer comes out to look at what could be a knee injury. We sure hope he's okay. And he's able to get up with some help. And walking off the field unassisted. He was in some pain though. He was vocal about it. Clearly immediately after that play, in a ton of discomfort, but you love to see him make his way to the bench all by his own.
For the Hawks.
And we hope it's not too serious and he's able to bounce back. Jeff Vadu is accompanying him on the bench here as he's getting treated. Still kind of tending to his knee. I think that is what he heard as there is a timeout called here. Just over 2 minutes left to play in the half as Hanover lead this one, still 41-0. And the man of the game so far has been Jeff Vadu with all sorts of action plays, fumble recoveries, long running plays, 3 touchdowns so far. 2 touchdowns by Matt Brock and 1 passing touchdown completed by Roger Lucas. And of course, we did just see that Teddy Sumner interception on the defense for Hanover. As this is the exact kind of football they hope to play all season. Watch our Yankee Chronicle, the who, what, where, and when show of the Lakes region. A new show premieres every Thursday at noon and 7 p.m., or you can watch on demand anytime at ycnnow.com. And you can check the Kearsarge Shopper or the Intertown Record for the latest line of guests. YCN, your local view. Both teams ready to get back to action here after that timeout. This one handed off again, trying for a power running play. Good for a few yards, gets them to the 30. This one goes to Big Bus 88.
Jason Oriole on the carry.
Jason Oriole.
Looks like he was very short of the first down, 3rd and maybe half a yard.
You might have heard the public address announcer say that he is a freshman. He also might just be the biggest body on this Hanover team, so I am excited to stay tuned with what that kid gets up to in the next 4 years. Good to see him already getting time and plays for this great Hanover team. As he runs in a similar role as Matt Brock, who has been so effective for this team's power running game.
Tanner Longmore carrying for the Bears.
Tanner Longmore carried this one. Here's the second look.
1st and 10 from the Red Hawk 28.
Right up the middle again, wrapped up by Red Hawks, but good enough for the first down. Hanover picks this one up at the Red Hawks 28-yard line. And ready to take the snap is Andrew Frechette. Flag on the play. Seems to be again on the offense. Yeah, so false start on Hanover again is going to bring them back a few.
Bears will be back.
That has been the only fault in any sort of play for Hanover tonight has just been a few offensive penalties. I'm sure in a game later down the road, those are mistakes you just can't afford to make, but here, of course, they've got a coach and they're definitely experimenting out there with their offense, getting some depth players in, trying to make sure they all have the same look intended when they run these crafty plays, as this time, Jason Oriole does not make his way through the line of scrimmage, and there is a small loss on that play.
No room in the Red Hawk defense on that play. Second down.
30 seconds left here with second down and very long. Maybe one more play here in the half. One receiving option out to the right. This one handed off. And brought down early again. That will kill the clock for the half as Max Bishop is brought down for the last play of our first half. The score 41-0. Hanover lead over the Hillsborough Deering Hopkinton Red Hawks.
Don't forget to visit our snack shack where I'm sure you will find.
The Lake Sunapee region is one of the few communities in the country where you can ski year-round. During the summer season, the lake provides water skiing, fishing, swimming, and boating. During the winter, Mount Sunapee Resort, located at the south end of the lake, is one of the most popular ski and snowboard destinations in New Hampshire. The views of Lake Sunapee from the trails in Sun Bowl are spectacular. For more information about visiting our beautiful area, contact the Lake Sunapee Region Chamber of Commerce.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate mountain.
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
And Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom.
Reaching residential areas.
And your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late. Understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
And we're back for a little halftime update here. Hanover leads over Hillsborough Deering Hopkinton 41-0. And Hanover, I mean, they are just playing such phenomenal football tonight with 3 turnovers by way of their defense. 6 touchdowns so far. Jeffrey Vadu showcasing his speed on both sides of the ball. He's got himself 3 touchdowns. Roger Lucas, great quarterback for this Hanover team, has made 1 passing completion, and Matt Brock ran 2 touchdowns in that first half. Hanover has some depth players out this time, and it seems like Andrew Frechette is going to be quarterbacking the team the rest of the way. We do hope that Hillsborough Deering Hopkinton is able to get involved and finally click here on the offense, but we will be back just after halftime here to start our third quarter momentarily. Don't go anywhere. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week.
And we're really excited about Main Street Warner being able to open up their concert season starting early this summer. On to the Warner Fall Foliage Festival, the 75th annual Fall Foliage Festival. After 2 years not having the festival due to COVID, we're going to kick off the festival with everybody's favorite, the Dobros, and they'll be here on the stage starting at 6:30 Friday, October 7th. And then there'll be music throughout the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, so a full schedule here. Main Street Warner has been very active over the last couple of years. Back in September 2020, we were fortunate to be able to purchase the historic Masonic Lodge right here in the center of Warner. And we really see this as a way to further connect with the community. It really gives us a physical home now, Main Street Warner's physical home. And it needs a lot of work. The Masons took good care of it. It was Baptist Church starting in 1833. And what it will do is give us about a 2,000 square foot concert venue. And then also, equally important, if not more, is the other side of the building, and where it will serve as a community kitchen for the area. Starting in 2020, in the midst of COVID, we were struck, as many communities were, with increase in food insecurity. And so Main Street Warner jumped up to the plate, so to speak, and saw this as a great opportunity to fill a very important need in the community. You know, we're surrounded by all of these wonderful farmers. We have so much going in respect to our local food system, which we've all worked very hard to maintain over the years. But the region does not have a commercial kitchen to be able to process all of this wonderful food. So thanks to a recent grant from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, from the Community Development Finance Authority, other private donors, we're going to be able to start building out the community kitchen. Being able to provide this wonderful local food to area food pantries, and it will continue to be an educational center. We're hoping to offer cooking classes. We're going to bring in area chefs to help us out with that programming. We'll continue to reach out to the community for help, for volunteers, for donations, and with that in mind, during Fall Foliage Festival, we're going to set up our scholarship book sale, the Jim Mitchell Scholarship program that Main Street Warner sponsors, that provides scholarships to Warner graduating seniors who are moving on to college, to apprenticeship programs, other things. You know, been able to support students, with thousands of dollars towards their higher education. So reach out to us. You can go into our website, and you'll see a volunteer form to fill out, and let us know if you can be a help, not only for the festival and the book sale, but continuing throughout the year. So keep in touch, and as Jim Mitchell always said, there's something wonderful happening in Warner, always.
Getting out of bed, bathing, getting dressed, cooking and cleaning are some of the everyday tasks that people often need help with as they age. And the Lake Sunapee V&A team is here to help. Our homemaker companions, personal care service providers, and licensed nursing assistants are passionate about providing the care and support that keep our clients safe, secure, and as independent as possible in the homes they love.
It's very rewarding, but it's also my way of giving back. I've had family members that needed the V&A, and their services were wonderful, and it's just my way of saying thank you.
I'm just filled with so much pride, and I'm fulfilled to be able to work here, to be able to hang out with residents and patients like Helen, hear their stories, help them when they need help, has fulfilled my life in ways that I could never explain.
Anybody who loves their home and believes in their home as much as I do, you can't imagine being anyplace else. It brings tears to your eyes when you think you can be in your home.
If you are interested in a meaningful career in home care, we are interested in talking to you, even if you have no previous experience. Our entry-level positions offer room for growth, and our on-the-job training, welcoming culture, and supportive team are just a few of the things that make working here so special. Check out our website to learn more, or contact us to set up a shadow experience and see for yourself what a career in home care is all about.
The Library Arts Center is so proud to be sponsored with Turning Point Network and the New Hampshire's Women Caucus for Art to bring this incredible exhibit, a very powerful exhibit called Turning Points, to our gallery. This show features work by artists in the Women's Caucus, which is an organization that's statewide and features and supports women artists all around with different mediums and styles. It also exhibits artwork by survivors and staff members at Turning Point Network. All are shown together as one body, not separated out into each category, and all of the artwork has to do with surviving trauma, surviving domestic and sexual abuse, living through that, and growing healthy. So it's just an incredibly powerful exhibit that brings all these pieces together and is aimed to bring awareness to Turning Points Network, which is an incredible organization in Sullivan County, while also highlighting and building community for people realizing that domestic and sexual violence is sadly all around us and something that we can face together, and art helps us face things and community helps us face things. Artwork in this exhibit is for sale, the proceeds of which benefit Turning Point Network. And there's a wide variety of work done by artists from all different mediums and styles, bringing a large representation of empowerment through the arts. And all entry fees by artists from the Women's Caucus go to Turning Points. So as well as being a great awareness tool and community building tool, this is also a wonderful and powerful fundraiser through the arts for Turning Point Network. The Library Arts Center has happily partnered with Turning Point Network at different times through my time here at least, and I think before then, but we've done so to highlight what Turning Points does for the community and to highlight through arts and to highlight by building opportunities for artists and community members to come together and celebrate and support Turning Points Network. The Library Arts Center has also been very, very privileged to work with the Women's Caucus for Art through the years. We've done many different shows. This is our first one that is done as a show in support of another organization. So there are 3 organizations partnered together to bring this community event to life. The Library Arts Center is located in the heart of downtown Newport on the town common, attached to the library building. We are open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 4, and Saturdays 10 to 2. This exhibit is open through October 13th. For full details on this exhibit and other Arts Center programs, please visit libraryartscenter.org.
The Lake Sunapee region is one of the few communities in the country where you can ski year-round. During the summer season, the lake provides water skiing, fishing, swimming, and boating. During the winter, Mount Sunapee Resort, located at the south end of the lake, is one of the most popular ski and snowboard destinations in New Hampshire. The views of Lake Sunapee from the trails in Sun Bowl are spectacular. For more information about visiting our beautiful area, contact the Lake Sunapee Region Chamber of Commerce.
You're watching the 3-time award-winning YCN Game of the Week. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist with the most complete line of energy products and the highest level of customer and on-site service. By LaValle and Middleton Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion, now in 11 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. and by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire.
And again, welcome back, folks, as halftime starts to wind down. As we get back into this one, Hanover is going to be leading this one still by a score of 41-0 over Hillsborough Deering Hopkinton, as they've just played great football tonight. If you didn't catch the halftime recap, if you walked away, Jeff Vadu has a trio of touchdowns tonight. Roger Lucas has thrown for 1 touchdown. Matt Brock has 2 rushing touchdowns in close. And Hanover has just done everything right tonight, from special teams, defense, and offense, keeping the Red Hawks on their toes on both sides of the ball. And here we actually do get to see Hanover setting up their special teams to return a kickoff for the first time this game, as the HDH Red Hawks get set to send it away.
Back to receive for the Bears.
This one gets booted down. Great kick there, sending Hanover all the way back to their own 5 to take this one out and try to bring it up toward the right side, but swarmed by some Red Hawks who make the stop before any serious damage is done.
All the way back to the 5-yard line, where John Taylor receives and returns to the Bear 20-yard line.
That's going to bring Hanover up to the 21-yard line here, as you can see on the replay. Trying to find as much space toward that right sideline as possible before being brought down. All set for the first snap of the drive, and here it goes. Running play up the middle, try. Jason Oriola here with the ball, but stopped standing.
Looks like just a small gain for the Bears, 2nd down.
Not much gain there for Hanover, as they'll look to go again on 2nd and 10. Here's the second look, getting right up to the line of scrimmage there.
Actually, looks like the Bears will be flagged for a false start, 1st and 15.
I, as well as the PA announcer, did not notice the flag on the close side of the field. False start on that play, a replay, 1st down and 10. David Frechette runs toward his own sideline here. Going to be out of this play. That was the player that went down with an injury earlier in the first half. And already back out there taking plays for Hanover, a good sign. This one knocked loose, and it looks like the Red Hawks actually are able to dive on this fumble. We'll take a second look here on the replay.
And it looks like the Red Hawks have recovered for a 1st down deep inside.
Try to see who jumped on this ball as it came loose right at the line. Red Hawks in a great spot here. This is by far and away, by about 30 yards, the best field positioning they've had tonight. They'd love to strike early here in the 3rd quarter. That snap bobbled a little bit, but the pass made along the right side. That goes to number 7, Devin Barrett, who is one of the favored targets here for the Red Hawks. Big baseball guy, if you couldn't tell.
Barrett.
He makes it to about the 10.
It's a pass from Noah Carter.
On the car ride over here, in my inner monologue, I knew I was going to say that at some point tonight. Devin Barrett gets brought down just over the 10. Sorry, just shy of the 10. They're going to be on 2nd down here with 3 yards to go. And this one trying up the left side toward the sideline, stumbling and muscled out of bounds just shy of the goal line. They've got about 2 yards to go, but they've got a fresh set of downs to get it done.
Red Hawks are stopped short of a touchdown, but do pick up a first down. First and goal from the 3-yard line.
The pitch back here to Mason Nichols, number 9. Little bit of blocking there to give some space between himself and Jason Oriole, but still pushed out of bounds at the 2. And the Red Hawks get back up to the line to pick this one up. 2 yards separate themselves, and a handful of points. Handoff trying to go up the middle, and it looks like a stop is made.
Not much gain through the middle. Second down and goal.
Good goal line defense here by Hanover as they make the stop. Seemed like Andrew Frechette there was the leading man on that tackle. This one again, handed off, finds a hole on the right side. And the Red Hawks have their first touchdown of the game. Manny Velasquez picks up 6 for Hillsborough Deering Hopkinton. Here's the replay again on a running play to the right. The blockers made the window, and Velasquez found it. Now they'll go for the extra point here, just going for 1. First extra point attempt of the night. And a strong kick there gets sent into the forest. That's going to be a fun one to track down for the ball boy.
And also good.
That makes the score 41-7 now. Here's the replay of that Velasquez touchdown. Clean handoff, good blocking up front.
This is the perfect time to let you know the results.
And a nice little 3-yard running touchdown.
Keep them out in front of you. If your ticket ends in 4772, you are tonight's winner. Again, if your ticket ends in 4772, you are tonight's winner of just over $100. Please visit the Snack Shack to collect your winnings.
Special teams are going to be getting out there for both of these squads here. Down to receive the kick is going to be Mateo Trimble for Hanover. Mason Nichols getting ready to kick this one off. Strong boot there from Nichols into the hands of Mateo. Squeaks his way by the middle of the field, and he's down at around the 31. Great return there by Mateo Trimble. Clean catch with the first step already taken.
Around 32.
Head up all the way to see where his blocks are. And not afraid to run headstrong into 4 Red Hawks to fight for a few more yards. Hanover's offense going to pick this one up at their own 32. Triple option running play here to Oriole again, fights for 8 yards.
That run up the middle for
Here's the replay again. Keep your eye on 88, gets the handoff there. And an up the middle run again to great success Actually bought him the first down there with that dive. I thought he only got around 8 on that play. Instead, he was able to get it just far enough as they pick this one up now at the 42. Whistles on the play. We'll see what the call is. False start again on the offense.
Still first down.
I said it in the first half too. That is the only thing this Hanover team has done wrong tonight, is just gotten a little too eager on offense. And I mean, that can happen when you're clicking. You just want to get every play started when they're all working for you, but have to be a little more disciplined there before the snaps. And first down and 15 here. Hanover again with the triple option, handoff to Oriole. This time he breaks free, and the big man's got jets. Look at him go at the 10, and the touchdown. The freshman, Jason Oriole. His first touchdown of the game. Here it is again. The blocking is there, only had to break one tackle, and he was off to the races. A freshman with size, couldn't be caught by anyone. I said this already too, but keep an eye on that kid the next 4 years, because he's already something to watch. Extra point attempt here, blocked beautifully as the Red Hawks kill that try. Score still sits at 47-7. Hanover lead this one on their home turf. Their sideline is fired up. The whole team is just dogpiling Oriole as he makes his way to the sideline. Here's the replay again of that touchdown. Bumps a few shoulders on his way over the line of scrimmage. And those are the Red Hawks' fastest players chasing him, and you can see they're not gaining much ground. That's a big 15-year-old kid with some serious wheels. Getting all the props from his team here as he sits down for a rest when the special teams make their way out. Hanover gets set to boot this one downfield again. This will be their 8th time kicking this one toward the Red Hawks. Caught it around the 28. And a good return there. I believe that was Max Bishop.
They'll start from their own 43.
Good positioning again for the Red Hawks to pick the ball up from. Caught at the 28, brought to about the 43. And Noah Carter ready to go here from the shotgun. 2 options on his left, hands this one off to Velasquez again, trying to punch up the middle. Stutters steps 1 tackle. Doesn't gain many yards after that though. That running play good for about 4 yards. Here's the replay again. Velasquez, one of those running backs that is just quick, very agile, can stop on a dime, as you're going to see right there, to just try and avoid that tackle from 21, but it wasn't exactly a winning move. Still brought down at around that distance, but you can tell his agility, definitely one of his strengths as a running back. As they get ready for the second snap of the drive here, Noah Carter keeps this one, passes that one over, completed to Devin Barrett. That's going to be good for a Red Hawks first down.
Very strong pass from Noah Carter into the hands of Devin Barrett.
And one thing about Noah Carter is you can just see his strength as he slings the ball. He throws bullets. He's lofted a couple high that were some deep passing plays, but for the most part, he's going for an 8 to 12 yard passing play, and he's just throwing a dart. Breaks up the huddle here, sets up in the shotgun formation again. 2 receivers on his right as he keeps this one looking for a target on the right side. Another dart connects. Tackle made, but the play good for about 8 yards.
Another completion from Noah Carter, this time to teammate Gavin Davies. Pickup of 6 will leave 2nd and 4.
Gavin Davies tried to swim move that last tackle there. Would have been flashy. Love to see players go for that type of play. Noah Carter gets this snap, and it's a pitch play to the right. Good blocking here by the Red Hawks. Should be a first down. And it is.
Looks like Mason Nichols was the ball carrier for the Hawks that time. Gains a first down from the...
Mason Nichols, the power running back for this team. Trailing Velasquez there, but a couple of Hanover players make their way and close the distance before Velasquez was able to get a block going. Still, though, good for the first down. They pick this one up at the 32. This one heaved middle of the field into the end zone, tipped, incomplete. Awfully close there. Tanner Longmore breaking up that play.
Noah Carter with the ball.
Here's the replay again. Noah Carter.
Up at the last second by Bears defender Tanner Longmore.
Throws the deep ball, and Longmore's there to break it up. Hanover still playing that zone defense as the running play gets collapsed on for a loss. Tackle made that time by number 18, Henry Cotter, his first tackle of the game.
For the Red Hawks. Looks like Henry Cotter
2 middle linebackers, 2 free safeties playing off man from the receivers, still doing a great job closing the gap to the line of scrimmage, and even making the result of that short play a 3-yard loss. They go again here on 3rd down, running play straight up the middle, found a window, tries to shoulder his way through. Might be a yard shy of the first down, but a great running effort there. Noah Carter sneaks through, trying to do it himself. My favorite part of this, the quarterback getting physical for that last yard. Drops the shoulder, not going for the slide.
Quarterback keeper for the Hawks stopped short of the first down by Beckett Sobel.
They've got 1.5 yards to go for the first down. It's 4th here. And certainly they're going to be going for it. We've got 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Oh, they're going to be kicking it instead. Long kick try. Good snap back. That one's going to wind up short. Turnover on downs here with 15 seconds left to play in the quarter. That should end up killing the last few moments of time up on the scoreboard, and we head into our 4th and final quarter.
First down for the Bears.
47 Hanover leads over Hillsborough Deering Hopkinton to 7. We'll see you in just a few.
You're watching the 3-time award-winning YCN Game of the Week. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist with the most complete line of energy products and the highest level of customer and on-site service. By LaValle and Middleton Building Supply. Home improvement and construction from concept to completion, now in 11 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. And by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire.
And welcome back to the fourth quarter of action here as Hanover hosts Hillsborough during Hopkinton in some varsity football. And Hanover playing lights out, 47-7 they lead this one. The most recent play was a turnover on down, so Hanover's going to be picking this one up at their own 20-yard line. Refs blow the whistle and we are ready to go here for the first snap. I got my eyes on number 88, Jason Oriole. He gets the handoff here. Already broke by 2. Look at the big man with the wheels. Makes his way to the 50, and he's brought down. And you got to have your eyes all over this kid, the freshman, with another big carry.
33-yard gain.
And here's the replay again. He's the biggest body out on the field right now. He's a freshman. He's got strength and speed as he runs this one down the field for 32 yards. And he's clearly going to be taking over as this team's power running back. Matt Brock, their senior power running back, has had a great game tonight, but what a bright future for this team as they're gonna lose their seniors, but they already have underclassmen who can prove that they can hang at a high level of varsity football when those key positions need to be filled. Here's the replay of that last running try. Trying to go up the middle, stopped just before the line of scrimmage. And we will have 2nd and 10. Tackle was made by Devin Barrett for the Red Hawks. Pitched over to Oriole again as he just dives his way for 2 extra yards on that punch up the left side. Look at him just commit to this dive, too, to get even closer to that first down marker. Knows he doesn't have it right here, and then just lunges into 3 members of the Red Hawks to just use his size to get those extra few yards. Not often you get a freshman player like that who is just not afraid one bit of getting physical on these plays. And once more, handed off to the weapon, good for the first down. Hanover makes its way. They're gonna have this one at the 32-yard line.
Bears gained the first down, but there is a flag on the play.
See what the play is here, or the penalty rather. It looks like it's gonna be a holding on the offense to bring this one back. We'll have a replay of the last down.
The Bears will face 3rd and long.
Hanover's going to take this one from their own 49-yard line here as we get set to resume. This one handed off again. Not much gain here as the Red Hawks are all around number 2, Tanner Longmore.
Tanner Longmore can't escape the grasp of the Hawk defense. It will be 4th down for the Bears. They'll need about 11 for a first down.
Team tackle there by 77. Tom Mosdall, sorry, not Tom Mosdall, that's Jake Barrett, and number 84, Gavin Davies for Hillsborough during Hopkinton. 4th down and very long brings out the punting unit for this Hanover team. Number 7 for Hillsborough Deering Hopkinton down there to receive. That's Devin Barrett, as always. Caleb Buskey with a good punt downfield. Takes a straightaway bounce and is killed at the 20. Good punt with a favorable roll after the bounce. 8 minutes to play here in the game. Hanover still lead this one by a margin of 40. The Redhawks offense ready to get this drive started. No Carter sitting up in the shotgun again, hands this one off. Trying to run it up the left side, weaves his way back toward the middle, trying to fight his way toward the seams. Instead, downed right around the 30. It's Manny Velasquez again with the carry, the agile running back for this Redhawks team. Here's the replay. Changes direction, evades one tackle
for the Bears.
And Bradford Jones, I would say, with the initial tackle there. Motion in the backfield, this one pitched, right side run. Good for the first, fights for more, breaking through past midfield. And brought down hard at the Hanover 37. A big carry there. Mason Nichols.
Big game for the Redhawks.
Broke a handful of tackles, got him 20 extra yards. Here's how it happened. Shouldered off one. Spun off another. And just chased by a flock. And finally brought down. There is a flag on the play.
Yards to that long game for the Redhawks as the Bears are guilty of a horse collar tackle.
And it seems like that call was also on the defense, which is going to chip away 15 more yards. There was a horse collar penalty there.
Will start
kind of a dangerous play to be had. We're glad there's no injuries on it. Everyone seems to be just fine. Lining up here from the 23. The handoff again to Velasquez, pushes his way off of one on the line, and now he's toward the left side, fighting and making his way to the 17. Not good enough for a first. They'll have to fight for about 4 more yards to reset these downs. And here we have a replay of the Velasquez carry. The play initially intended to go up the middle. Nothing open there. Velasquez, as I've said, one of his strengths is definitely changing direction, and there it got them a lot closer to a first down than they would have if they ran that play as it was drawn up. Second down and 4. No Carter here holding on to this one. Right side, fires it. Almost a one-handed catch, but it's broken up by number 44 on the side of Hanover. I'm sorry, number 14. That's Mateo Trimble.
Pass falls incomplete and brings up 3rd and 5.
And here's the replay, trying to sling it. Had a window there, that pass just a tad too high. Actually looks like it was broken up by number 18, Henry Cotter. They'll try again here at 2nd and 4. Hand it off to Velasquez, tries to stutter step one on the right side, to no avail. Hanover brings him down, maybe for a loss of 1.
Hawks, but cannot quite escape 4 Bear defenders. Fourth down.
Here's the replay again. Couldn't get that leg free. They're going to try and kick this one home from the 25-yard line. Strong boot there, but wide left. No good. That keeps the score at 47, Hanover to 7. The Red Hawks trailing by 40, under 4 minutes to play here in our final quarter. And we'll see what Hanover can get up to on what could be their final drive of the night. Oriole, the weapon, gets it again. Good for the first, rushes that one for 19 yards, brings it to about the 39.
For the Bears, but there is a flag on the play.
Another flag on the play. And we'll see what the call is. I believe it's going to be yes on the offense again. And this time a holding for a loss of 15.
Holding is the call on the Bears. They get a 17-yard gain. Instead, march off 10 yards.
Loss of 10, excuse me. I wouldn't be entirely shocked if this team eventually moved, just for this season, Oriole to like a tight end slot, just because he's got such a big body, has speed, and they already have a great senior power running back in Matt Brock. This team can just adapt to so many different styles of offense. As Jason Oriole stays there in the backfield. Gets this carry again, similar play as the last time. This time, though, he's broken free, and there's a shoe loose on the field, and the only other thing loose here is Oriole from the defense. A long running play all the way to the house. Touchdown again, Hanover. He is out of breath. Good work, young man. Have yourself a little nap. You have earned it. He's got to be winded. Gets a pat on the gut there from his teammate, and look at this. Only had to break by 1. And he is off to the races. If there's one thing Hanover can work on, it's false starts on offense
and we have an injury
and tying their shoe. He might actually not just be winded, he might actually be hurt on this play. He's still down there where he initially laid down. If I had to guess, it's his foot because his shoe came off. And his teammates clearly confused when he first laid down too, because understandably he would be very winded after that run. His teammates were patting him on the back and the helmet, clearly excited for the touchdown, before they all realized, just as I did, that he's actually a little banged up on that play. Hops up to his feet. And he's got a little bit of a limp here as he's helped off the field, but at no point did he ever seem to be exaggerating his pain too much. Certainly hope the big man's okay. as he makes his way to the sidelines, accompanied by a couple of teammates, Jack Wilkinson and Tanner Longmore helping him off the field as Hanover sets up for their extra point. After that touchdown, they lead this one 53-7 with just over 2.5 to play here in our final quarter. They're going to be going for 1 on this extra point attempt. Good snap, good kick, and another point up on the board for Hanover.
Andrew Frechette holds, Ryan O'Hearn kicks, point after touchdown, good.
Here's the replay again. Maybe we can see how he ended up getting hurt. You can see his shoe flies off right there. But he doesn't seem to be in pain during this run. He's not hobbling in any of his strides here. And he's standing on his feet now. He's got a little bit of a limp on the sideline, but he does seem to be okay, which is the second sort of injury scare we've had tonight. 2 players have gone down so far in this one, but both who seem to be bouncing back, and that's a player right there that you really want to have in your lineup. Just adds so much versatility to this Hanover squad. That's your depth running back, and he can make that play that we just replayed. That is such a good sign of things to come here as Hanover kicks this one down, and they make the tackle at around the 30.
Ryan O'Hearn making the kickoff and the tackle. Dennis Barrett lists the ball carrier for the Red Hawks. 1st and 10 for the Hawks at their 29.
The kicker, Ryan O'Hearn, fastest man up the field, able to get the special teams tackle as well. Red Hawks run this play early, almost catches Hanover off guard, not quite set up fully on the line of scrimmage. And the Red Hawks take advantage there, get about 4 yards on that early running play. Velasquez again finding a small pocket here after changing direction.
On the carry for the Hawks. Pick up,
up the middle and a jolt to his right before being brought down. This one again, trying to run up the right side. Good for a first down, a little bit more. And Velasquez again, getting some more yardage, brings this one just shy of midfield.
10 or maybe a little more for a Red Hawk first down.
First and 10 from the 47, running play again, stutter step, first down. And they're running a 2-minute drill, they do not care. Let's get this offense as many yards as they possibly can.
First down for the Red Hawks.
Trying to run this 2-minute drill against a phenomenal Hanover defense. And they're making their way down, 25 seconds left to play here in the game. They're set up at the line of scrimmage. Noah Carter in the shotgun, hands this one off once more to Velasquez. This time chooses the left side, changes direction, and he has some room, makes his way to the 20. And he's brought down, the clock will run out. 3 seconds left, and that is going to wrap this one up. Hanover win this one 54-7 over Hillsborough during Hopkinton. Phenomenal football played tonight by the Marauders. I've been Berkeley Stevens. You've been watching Yankee Cable Network's Game of the Week. And here is our player of the game presented by H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating. And I have got to say, it's been an obvious choice since the first half for me, Jeff Vidu. Just stellar play collapsed on a fumble, great on special teams, the fastest man out on the field the entire time. 3 touchdowns to his name tonight. He's your H.R. Clough, Kearsarge Heating, turning up the heat, player of the game.